No, that was that. Oh, The Last Airbender and like Shyamalan shit. Okay, you don't need that.
We also have Korra, which is even better than the original show. I'm standing by it.
I haven't seen. I've only seen the first season of Korra, and it wasn't very.
It's a show that keeps getting better and better and better as it goes on.
I saw a little bit of it, and it was like really weird. But I imagine that if you just dropped in on a little bit of The Last Airbender,
it's
you
not,
get a little bit of that too.
It's not like Avatar where every single episode is the same. Like Sokka, Katara, and Aang, and potentially Toph, if you're watching season 2 and 3, come across something weird in their travels.
There are a lot of break episodes. Not nearly as many as Steven Universe. Listen, here's the deal.
Whereas with Korra, there's like
stand it.
With Korra, there's like a
fucking.
There's a clear story arc for every season, and the episodes don't waste time. Everything has a purpose.
Man, those invulnerability, whatever. Those frames last like there's so many invulnerability frames. This is the thing I was talking about when I was in Warrior World. By the way, when I was like, that's like that thing from Mario Galaxy, even though that thing that Michael mentioned earlier is a lot more like it. Anyway, what we're talking about? Oh, you were talking about. We keep getting distracted. We keep moving on.
But the point, so that's what I'm trying to say about Teen Titans Go is it's just that whatever you think of it, we still have the original show. I don't know why they decided that they could make Teen Titans Go, but not more of the original show. But the original show did have like 3 seasons, I think.
I feel like it like really finished.
Actually, no, I think it did. I had like 5 seasons, or maybe even 6.
It's one of those shows that had a clear finale.
I don't know about that. I never saw it, that finale.
I did, although I have only vague memory of it. I more remember like the episodes that didn't matter as much. But I loved them because I loved the characters, and
I think the finale was that
Teen Titans Game Boy game that was really not very good. But I had it.
I think the finale for the show was like a TV movie called The Teen Titans in Tokyo or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that was really a definitive end.
I remember a little bit of it, but I don't remember how it ended very well. I could talk about this. It's the Mario Galaxy.
So you can hate Teen Titans Go, but
don't hate it is what I'm saying. But you can, but don't.
But it's just like I know Daniel Martinez is gonna get in my case for this, but if you don't like it, don't watch it. And then it doesn't get advertising dollars, and it goes off.
So what's the argument against that? Don't like it, don't watch it. Because you said
the argument against it, as far as I can gather, I didn't watch the 10 reasons why.
Is that it shouldn't be an excuse?
Yes, basically. And that nothing is
argument doesn't make sense.
And that nothing is immune from criticism.
I think
just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of you.
Forget this.
Watch and weep.
Forget this conversation. Let's watch
From this galaxy, I'll rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It will last forever.
I never got that. What's the deal with him and Peach? It's like
I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So, Mario, as you can see, I got big plans, and stopping you is at the top of my list.
People don't say that. People don't say that enough. I'm gonna stomp you. Okay, so I agree that nothing is immune to criticism, but I don't agree that don't like it, don't watch it isn't a thing, because that's how they get support.
Now, see, the thing is that you and I don't care about Teen Titans that much, even though we did kind of grow up with it. For me, like Paper Mario Color Splash, you know about that?
The characters. Yeah.
It's basically Sticker Star 2.
Has it come out?
No, it's coming out.
Then stop fucking judging it. You've done this. We've gone through this dance before. You haven't played it. I believe you.
I've seen the trailer.
That's not enough. You have to actually play the fucking game, you silly goofball.
I think at some point I can look at the trailer and see the design choices and have a good idea of what the game's going to play like.
I get that, but I still think it's a dangerous game. I still think it's kind of arrogant to be like, I've seen the trailer. I know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be
It's going to come out.
And you know what? It probably is. It probably is. That being said, I still think it's kind of arrogant to say that.
Listen, I bring it up because, to me...
fuck you! No, just kidding. Go on. Yeah,
to me, Paper Mario's a big deal, and I do care about it a lot.
Yes.
And to see it seem to go in a direction at least that I don't like. And to see Nintendo so oblivious as to what their own fans want out of the series,
Yeah.
really bothers me.
I understand that. I'm that way with a lot of things.
And I'm saying that
I felt that way about so many channels, because for me, I'd say to be able to relate to that more recently, I guess games that I was like, Payday 2, I was, like I said, over 400 hours playing Payday 2, and all of a sudden it's become this DLC fuckfest that I can't even keep up with, and it's like, and I understand why it happens, but the difference is I don't get fucking angry at it, I just stop playing it. I mean, I get that you're upset about it, but just stop playing it. Why are we fighting?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I suppose that's the real finale.
The only thing that I was fighting
Because this boss is easy as...
I like how in contrast to the rest of this playthrough this is. Most of this playthrough has been me fucking you over. The only reason I got mad at you is because you were saying it's basically Sticker Star 2. I've only seen the trailer. Like, I get
Listen,
it.
before all we had was a teaser, and that was much less. You watch the trailer and tell me it's not Sticker Star 2.
I believe you, but I stick to it that you really shouldn't judge a game like that until you played it. I think you're probably right. That being said, I don't know. It's dangerous and stupid, and a lot of people do it way too often without actually like experiencing it. Like, for example, if like the Powerpuff Girl, another example of the Teen Titan Go syndrome, if you want. They remade Powerpuff Girls.
Rebooted.
How many people do you think hate that show without even having seen it?
I imagine quite a few.
Now, I've watched a little bit of it. It isn't very good at all. It's quite bad, actually. That being said, like, they haven't watched it. I don't know. I guess I'm not really proving my point as much as I am going against it. But I do totally get the... I should shut the fuck up now, I guess. I totally get that. That's how I feel with a lot of channels. Yeah, that's always been weird to me. I feel that way with a lot of YouTube channels, because that's what I get. I've been really invested in is a bunch of YouTube channels, and all of a sudden they change.
Yeah.
And then you get mad about it. And then you get over it, and you stop watching it. That's how I feel. It's like, yeah, I get that upset feeling, but I don't go and bitch about it constantly.
Yes, we did have to beat this earlier to unlock the purple stars, so it's not a yellow star this time.
But you get the same ending plus some. So all this... Let's see. Anyway, I'll shut up. I said everything I wanted to say.
Yeah. Grab the star, watch the ending, kind sir.
You got the Jewish star. It's got 6 points.
It's called the Star David.
Whatever. Star David, Jew star, same thing.
Bro. You know what? I always thought for the longest time that
Star's Jewish cousin.
I always, okay, shut up. I always thought for the longest time that Bowser Jr. threw Peach overboard after Mario kicked Bowser's ass.
To save her from going into the fucking flames?
No, just to spite Mario. It's just like, oh, yeah, when you beat my dad, I'm gonna push her off. But then I realized what was actually happening is that planetoid we were just on is like imploding into a black hole, basically, and it sucked Bowser Jr.'s. It sucked Bowser Jr.'s ship in.
Man, that eyebrow thing I was talking about in that earlier episode is really bothering me right now. If you didn't see that episode, go back and watch the entire from the start.
You know that you only watched the finale just now.
Yeah, you. Yeah, that's right. You just got the pit in your stomach right now. Fuck you.
Give us more ad revenue.
Come on.
By the way, Bowser's character.
You're missing all the good Amazon jokes. Like all the Amazon inside jokes.
Look how good Bowser's character model is.
Type APG sucks with an X to get 5% off a Kindle.
With the double C.
Kindle Fire sucks.
Kindle Fire, suck my dick. Give me the suck.
APG, Amazon. I don't see Amazon getting success
Kindle is like fire.
There are any local lynch mobs out there.
Shut up, you.
That's pretty funny. This is Michael. This. What happens here gets Michael every time. It is one of the saddest video game endings, I guess. Like right now, it's like whatever, everything's blown up. Rosalina's story, dude.
Oh, we'll just do that after this. Or maybe you can edit it in earlier, like we can record it after this and then stick it in before. Yeah, I totally almost forgot.
It's the music. This is the same music, right?
Yep. Yep.
So all the Lumas sacrifice themselves,
Yep.
and then something like this happens.
They basically rebooted the universe just now. Oh, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. What do you mean spoiler alert? It's happening right now.
Well, I mean, like, you can't tell that's what's happening.
I mean, that doesn't really matter, but... Oh, man.
You've played Super Mario Galaxy before.
It's fucking Mario, dude. Although this part is very strange, isn't it? I never quite thought about it. Now looking at it, even earlier today when this was happening, I'm looking at it now, I'm like, giant Rosalina
Do you hear the baby stars?
is
These
talking to
newborns will
Mario
grow up
in
to
a
become
void.
galaxies someday.
Some of them will be lower class.
Some of them are poisoned.
Some of them will be plumbers who can't afford a ticket off the planet before
Who can't afford ties.
before Chairman Drek blows it up.
When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star. And so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way. So, you'll see.
Remember that conversation?
Shut up.
Remember that conversation?
Yes, I remember that. Stop touching me.
I was like,
Okay,
damn, and he didn't believe me, so he looked it up, and then we figured out it's kasu. In Japanese. I'm sure all you dirty, filthy weebs know that. Complain about your Powerpuff Girls watching Steven Universe and anime all day. Fuck you. Just kidding. This has been the Make Everybody Hate You episode for me.
Oh, you mean every episode of this entire series?
No, I don't know.
By the way, I like how this little area right here is clearly modeled off of Super Mario 64.
Right now we're recording this Saturday before, well, technically Sunday now, but the weekend before the very first episode of this comes out. So we've recorded this entire thing without seeing what people think of it. So, I have no clue whether or not all of you hate me or think it's hilarious. Or if it's a mixture.
Yeah, I suppose.
Or if nobody watching this, which is the way things should be. But that's not how the way the world works. That's not the way the world works. If this stuff makes you happy, it's worth doing. But if it doesn't, fuck you. No. I don't know. It's your channel. I just show up. I like annoying Michael. And it works every time.
All new life carries the essence of the stars. Even all of you.
Even that Jewish fellow over there. He's carrying the Black Plague. He's a
Welcome.
That was where it started.
Galaxy!
Is that literally Peach's castle from the first game?
Yeah, I was trying to tell you about that. They modeled that area off of Super Mario 64.
Oh.
It's like the same courtyard.
Oh. Was that in the first episode?
Yes.
I was trying to tell you this.
No, I was trying to
It's
tell
been
you
weeks
this.
since we recorded that.
Enough.
You know.
So, Super Mario Galaxy.
2 out of 10.
Final thoughts.
Almost as bad as Teen Titans Go. I don't know. I like it. I was younger when I played it, and maybe that explains why I tried playing the second one. I was just like, oh, this is fucking boring, and quit immediately.
I mean, like, that was around the time you basically switched over to Xbox.
Yeah. It was, I think it was, with 2?
Yeah, with 2.
I switched in between, yeah, I would say.
So by the time that came out, you were kind of in a different phase of your gaming career, so to speak.
This game clearly has problems. I think it reuses some stuff. There's some frustrating, like, set pieces. And the 2-player, you shouldn't be able to make Mario jump.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's fine. I think.
I mean, like, we've shown that it's playable, depending on what the Depending on how the second
Depending
player
on
feels like.
what the sword feels like.
Yeah.
Depending on what the sword, if it's shooting for Mario or what Mario's trying to.
I only recommend playing this with the second player if you trust that person, and I don't trust.
It makes
Eric.
for hilarious content. We've gotten.
Sure does.
Do you want to like? Hold on a minute. Do you want to like go listen to that scream again? Because you were laughing pretty damn hard, baby boy. When he heard himself make that non-human scream during the bunny section, he fucking lost it. He always does that.
And then I listen and I laugh.
You always get super pissed. You legitimately get so angry that all you can do is scream like a banshee. And you watch it and you're like, oh, that's pretty funny.
Yep. So, I don't know.
So what I said as flaws, but I think it's a really good game. It's better than the second one? I don't know. I haven't played it. But everybody seems to think that. Michael has a problem with that. So,
Yep. So, Super Mario Galaxy.
Go.
I remember when this game came out in 2007, I was like 13, really hyped for this game. Like, I had it pre-ordered for my birthday, and I remember Mario like called their phone and said, Super Mario Galaxy is available at your local GameStop, go pick it up.
They had fucking Charles Martinet on everybody's fucking phone.
Yep.
It
was just like, holy shit, can't wait to play this game. The trailer made it look amazing.
Like those things signed by the president.
What? This game, I think, made a very important
signatures.
step forward for 3D Mario.
Way forward, almost. This game
like
brought to you by
before-
Way Forward.
Both Sunshine and 64, very traditional collectathonies, and they kind of had to do that due to technical limitations of the time and cartridges and whatnot. Although I don't suppose Sunshine really had to do that because whatever.
Not really.
Point is, this game made a step back towards something more traditional, but still kind of kept the collectathon feel. So what you get is some kind of like the best of both worlds.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, Hannah Montana.
Purpose. No. Yep, that's it. That's all.
And I do really appreciate that about this game, and that's why I do think
none
this
of
game
us have
is
addressed the whole gimmick of this
I'm
game.
trying to fucking talk.
But what about the gimmick? What about this is Mario Galaxy? The thing is that it has like the weird,
Yeah, I mean that
gravity.
stuff's great.
So
I'm
you're
not
a fan of that stuff.
Yes, and
Sorry, I'll shut up.
it's
Rest in peace.
I appreciate that. Because like there's nothing really wrong with the way 64 and Sunshine were designed, but I do think this game is a lot less, like even with the repetition it does have, it's nowhere near as, it's not even egregious in Sunshine or 64, it's just more like, this game is much more fun to play in my eyes because it's not so run around the same area. It's hard to explain because I do like collectathons a lot, but I don't know, I do think this was a step forward for 3D Mario. I'm gonna watch this real quick.
The new galaxy. Mario's not the star, my friends. The new universe or whatever.
Thank you.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
Yep, so that's your reward for getting 100% well, I suppose 50% technically, is you unlock Luigi.
And it's not just a reskin.
Yep, he does have slightly different controls. Now, you can get all 120 stars as Luigi, and then you unlock the final level, which is just the Mushroom Kingdom with purple coins. And then you beat that as both Mario and Luigi, you get 242 stars, and then that's the end.
Rosalina.
Yep. Yeah, we'll do the book after I finish Final Thoughts.
Oh, that's right.
Game was, like I said earlier when we were talking about Majora's Mask Effect, definitely very revolutionary and new for Mario when it came out. I still think this game is better than Super Mario World, it's better than Mario 3, it's better than...
Super Mario? Alright, we're apples and oranges here.
I mean, I'm still going to stick with
Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World to Super Mario Galaxy. Unless if you're just saying you like them.
But it's like people always just like, oh yeah, World's definitely the best one. And it's just like...
Well, they're being stupid too, but you're also being stupid by comparing them.
Right, fine.
You can like one more.
In my personal opinion,
you can like one
this
more.
game is better than any Mario game that was released before, at least as far as the main series goes. But that being said, it's not quite as good as I remember it. Replaying it for the series.
Well, granted, when we replayed it for this series, it was circumstances.
No, I've got to admit,
different.
once you sheathed your sword for the purple coins, something came back.
Coins.
Something came back over me. Like I remembered why I loved this game a lot more.
Like we should go into the fine arts. I'm not majoring all this like useful stuff. I'm messing with you. Go for it. What came over you with the purple stars?
Well, it's just when I was playing it earlier, like I was just sort of like playing it the whole time, thinking about how it wasn't as good as I remembered it. Well, and then when you stopped fucking me over all the time,
yeah,
suddenly like, you know, I remembered
what it was actually like.
And there's also the fact that I can't hear the amazing orchestral music and stuff.
The circumstances are a little different for this playthrough, since I was being an ass the whole time. That was sort of the deal.
I mean, it's got great level design.
And once I wasn't being an ass, you were doing the purple coin stars, which aren't exactly the most... Some of them are frustrating. I don't know.
I mean, it's got great level design, great music, great graphics for the time.
Yeah, we're also missing out on all the audio.
Neat story for a Mario game. Definitely took a lot more risks than 3D World did.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
And it's... I mean, like, it's got the familiar tropes, but
everybody
the space...
likes Rosalina.
Yeah, she's great as well.
The only people who don't are people who hate playing against her in Smash.
And Ryan. We called her a plank of wood with a backstory. But
that's
great game, but I mean, like, playing it again...
I like Rosalina. I think she's cool.
It's a great game. I would recommend it, and I do think it's one of the better Mario games out there, but, you know, every time I play it, I sort of notice more and more things that don't work, like
one better.
Like the repetition of a lot of the stars.
Mario Galaxy the one with Plessy?
No, that's 3D World.
Okay.
This, I mean, like, I noticed that you fight Top Maniac 4 times. I mean, like, the prankster comments are in both games, but here it does definitely feel, I don't know, difficult to explain. It does feel a little more repetitive than I remember it, because, like, I used to think, like, compared to Sunshine 64, this game was, like, mostly original content all the time, but playing it again, it's not as much as I remembered it.
It's still a really good game.
Yeah.
Like we're, you know...
But the second game is better. And we look forward to playing that next time.
I don't know about that, so I'll have to see before I make an official statement. Now, we gotta go do Rosalina's story. Do you want me to show it before? Because that seems a little...
Yeah, we're gonna do it before. And I mean... Well, I mean, like, before we do the finale, we can do it.
Why?
But why do it as an extra video?
We're not doing it as an extra video. Put it right now.
Alright, join us in, I guess, still part of the finale.
You can always cut that out if you really want me to put it in before, but...
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Are we gonna narrate for everyone, or...?
I guess you can. Last time I was laughing about how that was the best tier in the game. That was like little Luma crying.